Well, don't I feel silly? Yes, I feel very silly. You know why? Because I just recorded an hour's worth of audio and I had the wrong microphone selected. The microphone of a headset that I'm not using at the moment. So, this is the Monocalypse, and this is 8.6. A few new tanks in the Russian line, a great many tanks in the German line. I would not suggest getting many of the German ones simply because they look silly. So, Russian, we got the T60, T70, and T80. They really have to come up with the original names for these things. Pretty much all the guns on these will be unlocked as soon as you get them, simply because they use so many interconnecting parts with everything else. The one gun that you won't have, however, is the VT-43 here, which is only compatible with the T-80, and the only difference between it and the VT-42 is a slight difference in accuracy. 3 centimeters of accuracy at 100 meters. So, T-60, 45 kilometers an hour. It's got an okay gun, or depends on which gun you choose. The 20 millimeter Tinish is what I chose. Unfortunately, as with most public tests, the main issue being is that no one is going to play the low tiers because they all want to see the big tanks. Yes, they do. I just want to see the big tanks. I'm not entirely sure why, but the armor seems good on it all. Armor seems okay on it all around. You may get some pings off of the turret, but in all honesty, you won't really block many shots with any of the armor on any of these tanks. All of them only have 45 kilometers an hour speed limit. Not sure what the acceleration is. Again, I'd have to actually drive the damn thing, and I can't do that while no one wants to play them. So, what is everyone playing? They are playing the German tanks, the new German tanks, of course. You have originally, you know what the Leopard is, you know what the Leopard 2 is. Unfortunately, I was just in battle with this, and you know how slow people are. When there's 3 tanks left, you gotta take 40 minutes just to finish the freaking match. So, basically, the big thing with the Panzer Panther, I don't want to pronounce that, is that it is a Leopard turret, that tiny, tiny, tiny turret, on top of a Panther body. Now, I have a question for you. Is it just that your head is your body too big and fat for your teeny tiny head, or is your teeny tiny head too teeny tiny for your big fat body? I don't know what, but you can either choose between the Leopard 1 turret or the Leopard turret B. And in all honesty, you will need to use the turret B, because if you use the Leopard turret, you will only be able to use the 3 centimeter gun. And since you are a tier 7 light, most likely you will be seeing many, 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 many 9s and 10s, which means that you will be blown the fuck up. There we go, finally, and we lost that. Amazing, wonderful. Let's see what I actually did in that battle. I loaded up with the Cornish with the B turret, and in all honesty, I didn't think I'd do that well. I did terribly, in fact. I got 3. Okay. There we go, there we go. By experience, I'm actually better than half the people on my team. Amazing. So, what did we get? What did I get? I lost money. I lost 1,000 credits. 2,000 actually, but who's counting? And I shot 7 times, 4 penetration, 350 damage total. Not fun. Okay. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Teeny, tiny, tiny dirt on a big fat body. The hull is way too big for this freaking thing. And the only gun you can get on there until you upgrade to the next turret, in which case you need to get the treads. You'll need to get the treads and the turret before you're able to get the good guns on here. So first the treads, then the turret, then you'll be able to choose between the L48, the L28, and the L58. Personally, the L58 is the only gun I'd put on this thing. Either that or the L28, the Derp or the Cornish, really. Um, I tried the Cornish. That actually did fairly well for me. I think they upped the damage at some point because average damage 165 and average penetration 152 with an okay reload speed. I mean, it's a lot. It's gonna do a lot more damage than the L48 because the L48 sucks. I mean, if you gave me the L70, I'd love that. I'd absolutely love the L70. But of course, they won't do that if they're gonna give you the Cornish because the Cornish just does more damage. So what's the point? What's the point? More penetration and more damage. And why would you choose the other ones? I don't even know. Good traverse rate. Acceleration sucks, but that's pretty much what you can expect from the higher tier German lights. And as you can see, there's a grand total of 40 people waiting in tier 8. So there's no way in heck I'm going to be able to get into a tier 2 battle. Tier 2, there's 2 people. Tier 3, there's 3 people. Tier 4, there's 2 people. So there's no way in heck I'm actually going to get into battle if I try to use those. And I'm bottom of the barrel with a lot of hardy. I'm glad I brought my Cornish, but in truth, I'd be able to do well in this battle with either the Cornish or the 10.5 because they just have so little armor. I mean, I could one-shot many of them. Please kill the Artie. I will endeavor to do so, but no promises.
Let's get this show on the road.
Also, it doesn't seem like they finalized the engine sounds because, well, actually, I think it's a problem on my side. There we go. You guys can hear it a bit better. It's like everything's so loud to me that's just ridiculous. What do you say? I would love to know how they map out the I don't have a clear line of fire and this thing's bouncy. Like I said, good traverse speed, acceleration needs a little bit of work. Then again, like, these things have never been really known for their good XL. Where are you, little... What's that thing? T-71. Okay, I'm gonna go over there and get behind a building. Holy crap! Something just got one shot. Object 261 artillery. And I just bleed speed. It's not even funny. Grand total of 37 kilometers an hour.
Looks like that one went right through.
What is that thing? Oh, leopard. I swear the leopard was a heavy.
Bail out. This vehicle
Wow,
is
I got two shot. That's entirely my fault. Ran against a tier 10. What do you expect? And you wonder why I don't want to go higher in the ranks. It's not fun. And it's just not fun as you get higher in the ranks because you get one shot more often rather than less. It's really freaking weird. Okay, so this is the Eindenpanzer. I think that's how you pronounce it. Um, Basically a low with a really weird body that has terrible armor. Hull armor 90 90 45, turret armor 90 90 45. That is the only turret you get, and you need to get the suspension before you can. Well, okay. You start off with one suspension, and you can mount up the L56 88 rather quickly. Issue being, you then have to either get the suspension, or in order to mount the 88 quick L71, I think that's what it is. Yeah, L71, or you can just try to go straight for the 9cm quick, which has more penetration and same amount of damage and a faster reload time. So overall, this is the better choice. But in all honesty, it's a medium tank. Like a lot of these new German really seem to be in the same kind of niche as the French. Good speed, low armor, okay guns. Like the gun on this one's actually fairly good, but like actually the guns on these things are great compared to the French tanks. It's just French tanks, bleh. Especially at these tiers. So tier 8 with 212 penetration. I think that's actually a bit low. Good amount of damage, 8 rounds a minute, so it doesn't take that long to reload. And I forgot to load ammo. Thank you for reminding me, game. Definitely don't want that to happen. And load up with high explosive just in case I run into something with very little armor, like a light tank. So as a tier 8, there's 51 of us waiting to get into battle. It really shouldn't take that long. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of tier... Well, actually not that many. How many tier 10s am I seeing? 8? 9? Something like that. Yeah, not that many, but you know. Actually, none. Everything's tier 8. Amazing. There are so many tier 8s waiting to get into the battle. That's all we get. It's like, my armor sucks, but I'm a fast bugger. I can get to from one place to another rather quickly. My gun's okay, it works at this level, but it's not anything spectacular. I'm probably going to bounce a few shots off an IS somewhere.
Move out.
Good traverse, good traverse. Let's see how acceleration is against normal ground. Not that bad. Looks like my treads are actually designed for this kind of work rather than that wicker basket design they usually have on the German tanks, at least the medium tiers. And, oh crap, I forgot to put the next level engine up on here, didn't I? Well, I got good at get up and go, but I'm not going over 30 kilometers an hour. Let's go down a hill and see if I can actually make it up to 50. Can I aim? How far can I aim down? Actually, fairly good. I mean, it's not a great hold down just because the turret is terrible, armor-wise, but there's some possibilities here. A few, anyways. Not that many. I mean, it's not perfect. Nothing is. Come on, aim. And like I said, 90 millimeters of armor.
Looks like that one went right through.
Well, I got some damage in, so I'm going to make some money off of this, hopefully. Damn it. The gun is rather inaccurate, and my armor sucks. Let's see where he actually hit me. Damn it, there are so many flat surfaces on this friggin' thing. I really need that engine upgrade. Cause just the get up and go would be great about now. Jag Tiger 8.8. Come on, turn. I really need that engine. Looks like we got a medium going through the swamps. Got a heavy backing me up, so it's a little bit of help. Hold still. Damn it all to hell. Did he actually hurt me? I don't know. He probably did, and I'm just not paying attention. Because honestly, I don't know how... I can't remember how much that first shot did to me. I think it only did about 200. And I didn't even bisect that tree, so why did I knock it over? Come on. Ouch. And of course, there's someone on the far side there. Guys, can you hurry up, please? Please. Please. Well, I can back up fairly quickly. And of course, invisible tanks are shooting at me. I hate invisible tanks shooting at me. Ah, bollocks!
Vehicle destroyed.
Only wait 2 more seconds. But forgetting to put that engine on really hampered my playing ability.